Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably my longest, most in-depth video of all time, because I believe I could be right. Did WWE peak in 2024? Now, we've got to start off with what happened at the start of 2024, which is why a lot of people are saying 2025 hasn't been as good. The whole Cody Rhodes story began again at the Royal Rumble in 2024 when he booked the ticket after winning his back-to-back Royal Rumble for Cody Rhodes. Was incredible. Everyone said it was going to be Punk, and in the end, it was Cody flipping Rhodes. He pointed at Roman Reigns. We had the story. It was continuing. But just a week later, Cody Rhodes said, "I'ma face you, but not at WrestleMania." Out came The Rock, and out came the entire internet of "We want Cody" versus "We want Rocky" versus WWE. What are you doing? This was WWE's, it was a genius masterstroke, because they say, "Oh, but we planned this. We pivoted it on purpose." No, you didn't. You didn't. You wanted to do Rock Roman. A lot of people wanted to see Rock Roman. Fair enough. It's not happening, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We got to look at this. The dislikes on the video were crazy. 1.7 million views. 61,000 likes. 218,000 dislikes. 218,000 dislikes. That's criminal. Criminal. 78% of people disliked the video of The Rock staring down Roman Reigns. There was a cry from the IWC of "We want Cody." After The Rock's latest tweet with Cody Rhodes, everything, it was crazy. And here came the turn. Here came the clock spinning around, every guy. We gotta turn The Rock heel. The Rock gotta be a heel. He has to be. Everyone wanted this match. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania. And this match was off the cards. It wasn't happening. We were getting Rock Roman, and people were like, "Oh, well, this is shit." And then, We Want Cody was born. One of the biggest fan-based things in WWE since Wrestlemania, since Kofi Mania. And it's just crazy how much love people had for Cody Rhodes. It probably shocked Cody Rhodes at how much love he got from the fans. Fans in AEW were booing him, chucking his belt back at him, telling him to get out of the company, telling him, "Fuck off." They were saying all that. But we loved Cody Rhodes. We were on the "We Want Cody" hype train. I was on the "We Want Cody" hype train. I wanted Cody to beat Roman Reigns. I was done with Roman's title reign. It was so long. And yeah, the plan as of Friday night, was Seth and Cody. And people were pissed. People were fuming. This was one of the craziest weeks in wrestling history for me. I started watching wrestling in 2019. So I hadn't seen the Kofi Mania stuff, because it was like mid-2019 when I started watching wrestling. Everything about Cody Rhodes and Daniel Bryan, I went back and watched all the old stuff. It was like similarity after similarity. This was another top star being pushed down the pecking order for a big superstar like The Rock. No, we weren't losing this one. Cody Rhodes was going to win this battle. Now, as well as that, we had Drew McIntyre being the legend on social media. We want Cody to make the right choice, as well as this some fantastic shirt, CM Punk's main event of WrestleMania Dreams. I really wanted to get this shirt. But going along with the Cody Rhodes story, we had on the Raw the Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and even Cody Rhodes was involved in that, and then Seth Rollins was involved in that, and it was just fantastic. It was TV cinema every single damn week. Now, loads of people were like, "Oh, we want Rocky, we want Rocky." If people wanted The Rock, fair enough. I understand you wanted Rock Roman, but I didn't care. This was the match we wanted. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania. And at the WrestleMania kickoff show, we were going to find out if we were going to get it or if we weren't. And at the kickoff show, we got it. We won. Cody won. Cody stuck to his ball. He called The Rock out on his BS. And we got the match confirmed. The Royal Rumble winner chose who he wanted. Everything was crazy. Everything. Apparently, the whole promo was unscripted. Now, if it was unscripted, fair enough. We still don't know to this day. Obviously, they then did the, that video, behind the scenes documentary, and The Rock goes, oh yeah, I told Cody Rhodes he should go win this. Shut up, Rock. Let's move on, though. After that, we had the Elimination Chamber. Two very good chamber matches. For the women's one, we had Naomi versus Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair versus Tiffany Stratton versus Raquel Rodriguez. This was the night when Tiffany Stratton showed everybody she was a damn good wrestler. She showed out. She impressed everybody. There were Tiffy time chants. And this was like, what, 2 months into her main roster run? Naomi, it was 1 month since her return, obviously at the Rumble. Liv Morgan had a killer match. Great in the Elimination Chamber, Liv is. But she just couldn't get it done yet again. Becky Lynch just pipped her. And this was the story we were going to lead into of Becky and Liv in just a couple months later. As well on that show, we had the Greatest Wall Effect. We have Cody Rhodes teaming up with Seth Rollins. Now, in 2022, Seth and Cody had actual hate for each other. It was so crazy to see these two hash it out and now become a team together. And at WrestleMania, it'll be Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins versus The Rock and Roman Reigns in a tag team match. Holy mop-up. Get shit. Also for the Elimination Chamber, we had Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, Kevin Owens, Logan Paul. Another fantastic Elimination Chamber match. The Elimination Chamber was a great pay-per-view. I don't care what people say. People say this match sucked. It did not suck. It was just predictable. Drew picked up the win. And Drew's story to WrestleMania was another highlight of WWE in 2024, which you can't see this many of him in 2025 so far. Now, I know WWE has only just hit the surface in 2025. We're only in February. But so many people are saying, oh, but this is bad. Look how good 2024 was. Oh, this is terrible. Well, I'm going through 2024, and yeah, I'm starting to see there's a lot of differences with Drew McIntyre. Now, yes, the Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins team up was one of the craziest things, and I did not have it on my bingo card at all. These two legitimately hated each other. Legitimately. Now they're tag teaming together. And they're good friends now behind the scenes. It's crazy. Now, Becky Lynch won the Women's Elimination Chamber match, which would lead to her facing Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. And it built a pretty good story off of that, I would say. I don't really know why people were a bit annoyed about that. And the match was very good as well. We'll get into that. But there was also the other story of Liv Morgan, who was being used each week during the whole run of Becky Lynch leading up to Rhea Ripley. But let's just talk about Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Now, Seth was the MVP of WrestleMania. 2 big matches, and he wrestled with like an injured knee. It was a lot worse than that. I can't really remember. Buckled knee, maybe it might have been. McIntyre, another MVP of WrestleMania, as well as, of course, CM Punk. Oh my God, these stories were so good. They were so good, which is why I get people saying 2025 is just not living up to it at the moment. I understand what you feel, but at the same time, you gotta let it play out just a bit more. We're only in the start of February. Another great story was Bayley and Io Sky. Bayley was phenomenal. Her face turn was fantastic. The attack from Damage Control on Bayley, nobody saw coming apart from Bayley. Then you had the Kai a couple weeks later turn on Bayley as well. Bayley was up against the world, and this match was fantastic. It was phenomenal. Probably the best women's singles match of 2024. Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley, another highlight of WrestleMania. Rhea, I believe she was struggling from like anxiety and everything before the match. They still went out there and killed it. Opened the show with a banger. Brilliant. If I could see this match again, I would love to see it again. And of course, what do we get at WrestleMania 41? Probably nothing like this, ever. Because Cody Rhodes in WrestleMania 39 was screwed by Solo Sikoa. Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40 was screwed by Solo Sikoa. But then John Cena came out. The Undertaker came out. Seth Rollins in the Shield gear came out. The Rock came out to try and stop Cena. Jey Uso speared his brother off the stage. Roman Reigns had a chance with a steel chair. What did he do? He whacked Seth 10 years ago. Seth had turned heel on him. Roman hit him with that damn chair. Cody did the 3 crossroads. 1, 2, 3. The new WWE Universal Champion, Cody Rhodes. It was cinema. It was the greatest WrestleMania main event I have ever seen. Ever. Nothing will ever top this for me. The emotions going into this match was crazy. The promos, everything. The night before with the tag team match, which was a phenomenal match. Phenomenal. Bloodline Rules single-handedly was the best match type of 2024. SummerSlam had a big job. Now, of course, as well, after WrestleMania, we had Liv Morgan's Revenge Tour, as Rhea Ripley suffered an AC joint sprain, which would take her around 4 to 6 weeks from mobility. So it would be 3 months before she was back on TV. She returned, I think, after about 2 months, because Rhea does like returning very early. But this led to Liv's literal revenge tour, taking everything Rhea had. Cinema was about to happen in the women's division. I will say this was phenomenal again. As well as that, we've got to talk about the rise of main event Jey Uso. Even though he had a really bad match against Jimmy Uso at WrestleMania, he still got an opportunity to be the main event guy and get a world title shot against Damian Priest when he lost. He obviously lost against Gunther twice. Yeah, well, 3 times. I don't know, was Saturday Night Main Event in 2024? It was, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. No, he didn't face him that one. So he's lost 3 times, but yeah. This was a fantastic match, but this was also the night where Jey Uso became a superstar, which we'll get on to. The Backlash card was probably the best pay-per-view, which wasn't WrestleMania. Cody and AJ Styles, phenomenal. The French crowd, unbelievable. Jey Uso versus Damian Priest, French crowd made this unbelievable entrance for Jey Uso. An amazing match. Women's triple threat, Bayley, Tiffany, Naomi, amazing match. The women's tag title match, another incredible match. And of course, the phenomenal tag team match, which turned into a street fight, and the debut of Tonga Loa, infamous Tonga Loa, my goat. This pay-per-view was a 10 out of 10. Now, we also brought back the King of the Ring tournament, which means we got matches like Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. Great. Awesome. And then, obviously, the final for the men for Raw was Jey Uso versus Gunther. And I was fully set on, yep, Jey's going to win this, and he lost. Likes losing to Gunther. King and Queen of the Ring card was fantastic, though. We had Randy Orton versus Gunther. Nice. We had Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul, which was a really good match. The build to it was terrible, but we don't care. We had Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax, Queen of the Ring final. Very good match, and we made Lyra a star. We had a phenomenal triple threat match between Sami Zayn, Bronson Reed, and Chad Gable. And of course, we had Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch. And then we had the women's tag team titles on the line against Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. Liv Morgan's revenge tour really truly begun when she won the belt from Becky Lynch. Honestly, Liv had a great 2024. I've seen a lot of hate for Liv Morgan, but I would put her up there as one of the top stars of 2024. Kind of helped the company a bit because they got so many damn views from her. Another thing, the Bloodline story. We all thought the Bloodline would drop off after Roman Reigns lost the championship to Cody Rhodes. No, it got even better. It was a long phase until we got the great moment at the end of the year. But everything with Paul Heyman being scared of the Tongans and then them bringing in Jacob Fatu. Oh my god. Solo Sikoa is up there as one of the most improved wrestlers of 2024 as well. His promo work is fantastic now. He's got a character. And he's actually quite good in the ring now as well. And I would say his best match was against Cody Rhodes at the SmackDown when he was in a steel cage. Solo put on a show. AJ Styles had a good 2024, apart from when he got injured, which was a shame. But his feud with Cody Rhodes was really good. And as much as I don't like heel AJ Styles, heel AJ really did carry SmackDown for quite a while in 2024 because Cody needed an opponent, and his first opponent after he won the title was AJ Styles. Great matches at Backlash, and of course,